Alright everyone, so now we have almost completed this add new nodes component. So what basically we have to do whenever we will be going to this nodes list component, we have to fetch the number of list or basically all the nodes list from Firebase API and we have to render that. So for that, let's quickly create the store for this particular nodes list component. So inside this nodes list, I'll create one folder and this will be store. Now here we have to create all the files. So the first one we need, that will be action types .js. We need actions.js. We need reducers.js, and also we have to create the sagas. So now in this video we will be first creating these actions and action types, and after that we will be creating the reducer, and also in this video let's create the sagas also. So the first thing what we need in the action types, basically we have to get the data back from the Firebase API. Now for that we basically need 4 action types. So you can pause the video and try to find by your own and it will give you some idea. So the first thing you need, and that is export const init get list data. Now what it will do, this is basically initialization for that. Alright, so now we'll just copy this and we'll paste it here. Now next we need export const, this will be fetching get list data. That means till the API data will be fetching, we will be showing some particular loader. Once we'll get the data back, we have to reset that loader and we have to show the cards. Alright, so we need this particular action type. So this is the second one. Then we need export const, that is fetching get list data success. That means now we will be basically getting the data back, and that is basically successful. So this is another action type we have to create, and the last will be for failing. So if any reason if the API failed, so we also have to show something for that. Alright, so this is the 4 action types we need for this. Now because we have 4 action types, so that means we have to create 4 actions. So now let's quickly create those. So the first one will be export function, and this will be init get list data, and here it will return the type, and the type we have to get the init get list data. Alright, let's copy this and let's paste it 4 times because we have 4 action types, so we have to create 4 actions here. So this will be init fetching get list data, and this will be fetching. Alright, now next thing is basically init fetching get list data successful. So this will be the fetching get list data success, and at the end we need for the failed part. So I'll just copy paste and this will be failed. And for this one we have to do fetching get list data failed, and that's all about the actions we need. Alright, now let's go to sagas. So here basically we have to create the saga. So the first thing what we have to do, we already discussed. So we have to create one function, and this will be basically the watcher or the root saga, you can say. This will be a generator function, and I will give this one as, for example, nodes list saga. Alright, so here basically what we do, we have to take all the sagas that we will be creating. So for that I'll just quickly create one. So there is only one we have to create, so this will be get nodes list saga. That's it. Alright, and for now let's log something here, that list saga. Now here what we have to do, I think we have already discussed, this will be yield, and then you have to take every. So this will be take every, and also you have to import it. So first I'll just import take every from, this will be redux saga / effects. Alright, now what it will do, basically this will take the action type to initialize that API call and the saga name. Now to make that particular API call initialization, what we have to do, we have already created this init get list data, and if I just go to our action, you'll see that we have already created that particular action with the same type. So now this will be our initialization action. So what you have to do basically in this saga, we have to take that init get list data, and then we just have to pass this get nodes list saga. What it will do basically, I hope for now you are now understanding what basically we are doing. So we are just initializing this particular saga for the API call that we will be doing. All right, so this is all about the saga. Now next thing what you have to do, don't forget that this particular saga, because we have created this one in an individual component, so we have to fork that saga into a root saga. All right, so for now we only have one, so now we have to import that list saga also. So this will be import nodes list saga from this particular saga. And I think here let's do one thing, we have to do default. So this will be export default, and I'll just remove this, so this will be a default export. So this will be nodes list saga from sagas. And I think now you will understand what basically we have to do. If you remember, we have to give here another fork, and then you just have to pass this nodes list saga. That's it. Now what we have done basically, we have combined both the sagas into one, and it will be automatically creating our root saga that we will be basically using in our global store. So that's all about this particular action and saga we need. Now in the next video we will be creating the reducer, and after that we will be calling the API from this particular saga. Let's do that in the next video.